Hi everyone, I'm sending you all so much love and light. This is just me reminding you all to really take care of yourself and love yourself. And I was really working with my guides this past week, and they really showed me the distinction between meditating and mindfulness and actually taking care of yourself. And I really tried to follow their advice this week and look inward and take care of myself. And it means like looking at all the parts of yourself that you don't want to look at. It's, like shadow work. When you hear what like shadow work is, like, because as our lives continue to go on, there are going to be ups and downs. And when you're in those ups, it's good to enjoy them and, you know, take those moments to be happy and proud of yourself. But there there are always going to be things still in there, like trauma or things holding you back that you can't forget to nourish. You can't forget to look at and continue to work on. And I've been through a hell of a couple of weeks with my mom in the hospital. I had a bunch of stuff going on in my life, and then I was in the hospital, and I'm still dealing with the aftermath of that. But our guides and our higher self and the simulation, the universe, it is always trying to help you, whether you realize it or not. And there is still a lot of stuff within me that is holding me back. And I open myself up so much. But my guides know that I need a push because I'm very much like a caretaker, like with everyone in my life. And I always want to help everyone. And even like when I'm like in my meditation and mindfulness, I'm still trying to find ways to help other people. And I forget to mend myself, like take care of the things that are still holding me back. And a big one is like, for me, is fear and anxiety. And I mean, I think that we on earth right now, and we live in a world where fear is a major component that is part of all of our lives. I think if you're not experiencing some level of fear between what you've lived in your personal life and what's going on in the world, you may be ignoring that. Like something within you that you need to look at. But, everyone handles things differently. But for me, fear was a big component of like my childhood and things that I've been through. And it has definitely shaped me as an adult. And I tend to ignore that. Like I think that I push it to the side and think, oh, I can get through anything without having to look at that component of fear that's holding me back. But my guides know that I need shoves and I need pushes and I need my whole life to collapse in order to sometimes do really hard shadow work, like work that needs to get done, because I'm like, my gifts are being held back by fear. Like, I can feel, and especially everything I went through this past week, I can feel that like my gifts have opened up even more, and they're continuing to open up. Like, I had this whole like transformative experience where I really like released a lot of fear. I looked at some of the traumas in my life, like in my childhood, and you can't always logic what you're feeling. And I think I tend to do that. Like, I want to rationalize everything I'm feeling, and that's a very important distinction to have, is that when you have an emotional release where you like are really crying and you're really like letting things go, don't let your brain interfere. Like, don't try to think, why am I crying like this? Like, like, don't try to rationalize it. Keep going back into your heart center. You want to try to logic it, and you're up here when you're in that kind of mindset. Just keep going back into your heart center and feeling the emotional release. It doesn't always have to make sense. And that was a big lesson I learned, and I felt like I should share that. And the other big lesson was, so many things in our life are planned and orchestrated because we naturally want to avoid triggers. We want to avoid things that upset us. And when you are going down this path, so if you're watching this video, you're on a path to enlightenment. You signed up to do that before you came here. And and you're doing it whether you realize it or not. And so your higher self and your guides, they will continue to orchestrate things in your life to keep you opening up, to keep you on that path and clearing out the the negative energies in you that are holding you back. And so when terrible things happen to you, try your best. It's hard, it's hard to be like, oh, this is for my best good when you're in the moment. But try to bring yourself back to that awareness, because it really is. And like I said, I've been in horrible pain. I'm probably gonna have to have surgery in 2 weeks. And my life has just been falling apart these last couple weeks. But and it's easier said than done. I've had my moments where I've just kind of been like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is so much. Why is all this happening to me at once? But I had this really amazing transformative experience, and I just like released so much of the negative energies in me and my traumas. And the moment I released all of it, I felt the shift in my energy. I literally felt how much lighter I was, how much I could feel energy more. Like, I already can feel energy, but it was like transformative amount of feeling. Like, I feel my guides around me all the time now, ever since like this huge shift. And the way to do it is to keep doing that shadow work. And your guides and your higher self, they know what's best for you, and they're going to keep orchestrating things to get you. If you're committed to this path and you want these gifts, like the clairs and being able to hear them, and like going down the path to enlightenment. And then, like I said, if you're watching this video, you're there, you're doing it. They're helping you. They will continue to orchestrate things in your life to force you to clear this stuff out, so that you can be your best self. You can be the best version of yourself possible. And I'm so grateful for that. Like, again, like I said, I might still have to have surgery. It's been a rough couple weeks, but I'm so grateful for the insane things they orchestrated to get me to this one moment where I really released so much of my fear and my anxiety. And now I know what to do now. Like, when I'm in a state where I'm starting to not be in my awareness or be in the moment, or letting fear control me, saying mantras out loud is so important. My guide just explained this to me. I don't usually say, I think mantras a lot, like when I'm meditating. They explained to me that saying them out loud actually intensifies it. It actually strengthens manifesting or clearing things out. Because we are all energy, we're all vibration. Our emotions are energy and vibration. Voice, when you speak, is energy, it's vibration, it's frequency when you talk out loud. And so saying mantras out loud strengthens it. It's like you're putting it into Gaia. Like, your thoughts matter, and thinking manifests. Like, it really does. Because the fact that we can't hear each other is an illusion, like, because we're in a human body. The way I communicate with my guides, it's like telepathy, and the simulation by design keeps us all separate from each other, because we want to be separate while we're here. That's the point, because at home we're all connected and we're all one. But your thoughts really do manifest into reality, because you're still connected to God. It's just an illusion that you're not connected. But they explained to me how speaking it strengthens it. It's like making it louder. It makes it louder. So I recommend, if you are trying to improve yourself in any way, or trying to hold love and manifest and change things in your life, say it out loud. Because I've really, like, for me, my mantra this week has been, I will not let fear control me, and I relinquish control. Because those are two things I really struggle with, is letting go of control, right? Like, I will ask my guides to help me, but then I'm holding on to control for dear life, which is like totally the opposite. So I've really been saying that out loud. And I had a doctor's appointment today, and I faced it so much better than I would have had I not just said my mantras out loud. And it's such a simple thing to do, but I recommend saying your mantras out loud and like repeating them. And again, I feel so grateful and gifted. I have this gift and I'm so grateful for it that I can feel energy, because once I started, like, I had this huge emotional release, and I could feel that my energy shifted and my gifts got stronger. It was like instant. It was like an instant. I could feel it. It got stronger. I can feel the energy shifts in my body when I say the mantras out loud. Like, I can feel that it's working. It's like instant proof. And so all of that is happening to every single person, every single one of you. It's just, if you don't feel it, you're just not at a point yet where you can feel it. But I promise you, it's like I'm just able to tap in, see, feel, and hear things that other people can't. But they're all still there for you, and it all still benefits you, and they work for you. It works for all of us. Like I said, I feel so, I tell my guides all the time, like, I'm grateful. I have so much gratitude for their help and this path they're helping me be on, because my life has become so much more like powerful and meaningful, and I just have gratitude. And of course, that's the caretaker in me wanting to share it with everyone. I want to help everyone get to this level. Like, it makes life easier. I'm still, like, when I'm in physical pain or with all my health problems, obviously I still get sad, right? Like, we're human beings. I still get frustrated. I'm autistic too, and if you're familiar with autism, we get overwhelmed, we get overstimulated. Like, those are all real things that I still have to deal with. It's not like just because I have gifts that those are gone. But being on this path has made me love myself, accept myself, and understand that it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I have these problems, and I just have to love myself and continue to accept that I have some limitations, or I have some things I have to deal with. Like, even if you're just struggling with like health issues and stuff, just accepting that and knowing that it's for your greatest good. And if you don't see it now, that's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be frustrated and upset, but try to come back to, it is for your greatest good. And I get, like I said, I feel so grateful because I get to experience that, like, going through all this and then having this amazing transformative moment where my gifts really opened up even stronger. I got to see the instant meaning, like the instant, like, oh my God, like, this all had to happen, and it all had to lead me here so I could clear out some of this trauma and these negative emotions holding me back, and become a stronger person. I can feel it really does, like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's so true. Like, it really is. And and just try to have gratitude even for the bad stuff. And I know it's hard. I know. I live it. I know. But just trying to have gratitude, and just, if you're in a bad situation or you're upset, just your guides are right there. Like, I feel my guides. They're like with me right now. They're always with me. Your guides are always with you too. Talk to them. Ask them, how is this helping me? Ask your higher self. You're always connected to your higher self. How is this helping me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Is there something I need to be releasing? Is that the reason for this? You have so much help. And it's so easy to forget that, especially when you are struggling. But they are really there to help you. You have so much help. Like, my guides don't like to tell me the future, but when I didn't know what was going on, like when I had this pain in my abdomen, I didn't realize it was like my reproductive system was failing. They told me what it was. And I don't know, like, I didn't believe them. I was like, I must be hearing them wrong. They were very clearly telling me this one thing, but I was like, this can't be it. Like, I don't know, like, I didn't want to believe them. But if your guides, if it truly will help you, and they're allowed to, and they're allowed to tell you, because there are some things they're not allowed to tell you, they will tell you. And they literally just said, they told me what the problem was, and they said, endure. all you must endure. They told me to endure. And I'm like, I don't want it. Of course, I'm like, I don't want to endure. This is terrible. But I've been enjoying it. It's been a couple weeks. I've been enjoying this pain. Now I have a game plan. I'm going to probably have a surgery. Like everything they told me came true, and so if you can, and your guides, even if you can't hear them, if you can try, just ask them. They will try to get a message through you in some way. Even if you can't hear them yet, you haven't matched it, because it's a matching of frequency and believing that they're there. Believe that they're there with all your heart. Even if you feel like a crazy person, believe that they're there and you will hear them. I mean, I guess I can't say that for everyone because we plan lives, but they're there and they will get the answers to you in some way. In some way. It may just be that they orchestrate something in your life that gives you the answer without them actually telling you. But I mean, they send me signs all the time, like if I'm having like a deep thought or I'm questioning something, I'll somehow I see it, some kind of angel number. I see angel numbers all the time. It's crazy. It's constant angel numbers all around me. They're constantly trying to like tell me like I'm on the right path, or like if I'm doubting something, I'll be questioning something. I look up, there's an angel number, and I instantly connect with my intuition and know what they were trying to tell me. So you guys can all do that. Like we're all capable of all of this. It is our birthright to connect with home, connect with source, and have guidance. Why would we come here with guides if they weren't here to guide us? And we're at a point on Earth's timeline where the veil has significantly thinned. And so many of it's making it easier for a lot of us to do these things, which it was by design. This is all by design. So if you're finding this video, I'm going to say I'm pretty confident that you are able to connect with your guides in some way. Like I just know it. You can. And they'll get the answers to you, and they want to help you. And sometimes their lessons for you are to figure things out for yourself. And they do that with me. Like they don't like to tell me the future, but they did in this instant. And I didn't. And it's funny to me because I didn't believe it. I doubted it. I doubted what I was hearing, and it really did come true, what they told me. And everything that they said has been coming true in the weeks that have followed. So, yeah, I really wanted to get on here to tell people to take care of yourself, because mindfulness and taking care of yourself are two very different things. And I was not realizing that distinction. I was meditating. I meditate every day. I get messages from them. I practice mindfulness, but I was not looking inward and taking care of myself. I was letting negative energies and traumas fester, and they were building up, and it was festering, and it was affecting my life. And I was ignoring it. I was ignoring it because I thought everything was going great, and I could still hear them, and I could, and I also believe that we can hold on to such negative traumas within our bodies that it affects our bodies. And I know that I've been through chemo, and that's probably a big component of why I'm having these issues now. But I can't help but feel that it made what was happening to me worse. Like, and just what is happening to me and my traumas I've been through feel like they're kind of, like there could be a connection. I don't know. But our energy that is within our body affects our physical body, and finding a balance between your energy body and your physical body is important. And I believe that if you can try to balance your energy body by clearing out these negative energies and these imprints within you that are holding you back, your physical body will be healthier and you'll feel better. And I know that's not true for everyone because we've planned lives, but I think that's good advice to try to strive for that, to try to strive for finding balance within your energy body so that you can be your best self, internally and externally, just try to be your best self. But yeah, take care of yourself, love yourselves. Try to think for yourself, maybe if you are having that, you're not seeing that distinction between self-love and self-care, because those are two different things, and you need to be doing both. And I learned that the hard way these last couple of weeks, so I really wanted to give that advice. And just try to find balance. And I'm sending you all so much love and light. And please feel free to ask any questions in the comments, or share experiences if you've been having a hard time, or me and my guides are happy to answer any questions, and I'll channel them. I'll ask if they want to add something. Rachel did an excellent job explaining what she's been going through. Balance is everything. It is normal to sway one way over the other, but coming back to awareness is that balance. Each time you come back to awareness, you're balancing the scales. Trying not to rationalize energy flowing through you is good advice. We are energy. Your thoughts are not your consciousness. They are your ego. Learn to feel. Feeling is your intuition, and it does not always have to make sense. Feel your consciousness in your heart. Your consciousness is spread out through your entire body. The brain is just one. Do not let your brain dictate the rest. All points must be balanced. And every point has a function. The human body is a tool for your energy body, but it is not you. Continue to look inward and find that balance throughout your entire energy body. Feel your consciousness in all points. The chakras. They're talking about the chakras. That is how you find harmony in this life on earth. But know that everything you experience is by design. And as Rachel said, orchestrated for your maximum benefit. We love you dearly. Your guides love you dearly. They are always helping. You may not see it, but they are, and they are there. And the hard times will benefit you here and when you return home. You are so loved, and you are never in this alone. We love you, and please talk to your guides. They are right there waiting to help you. We love you and know that all is always well. They sent like such a big sensation of love throughout my body. Yeah, and I'm telling you, your guides are right there. Like they said, they're right there next to you. And like I have so much gratitude that I was able to have this big transformation and really feel energy more. It's like lightning all the time. I don't even. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful way to live, and I want everyone to live like that. So yeah, I'm sending you all so much love and light, and don't please feel free to ask questions or share anything in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.